Alright, so today I'm going to explain to you why I feel that steroids should be banned from sports. And when I say sports, I mean college sports, professional sports, minor league sports, and even high school sports who have seen problems with it. To me, steroids have always been just something that you should always stay away from. How it was explained to me when I was just starting my sports career was, if you're not willing to put in the time, then you shouldn't earn it. And steroids would be cheating. But my views on it was like Photoshop for models is basically the equivalent of steroids to athletes. I'm going to start out talking about the different types of steroids. First we have anabolic steroids, which are the traditional ones that you probably think of. It's just the needle, stick them in your arm, just pump yourself full of it. People will like these because it's the original one, it's a classic. It is said to work the best, but I'm unsure. The second one are human growth hormones, or HGH. People will prefer these over anabolic steroids and other ones because they are, until recently, they were almost undetectable by known drug tests because they mimic the exact effects of what your body produces. The third one are androstenedione, and yes, I checked the spelling, that is how you say it. These are digestible pills that you just swallow and you're done, you forget about. People will like these because all you do is swallow them. You don't have to worry about the infections or the possible diseases that will come from injecting yourself. The fourth one are erythropoietins. These produce more red blood cells, which increases heart rate, will cause you to hurt more muscles, and give you more oxygen. People will like these because they're simple. They are one of the simplest forms. The next one are creatine steroids, and these steroids are specifically designed to locate the muscles that are connected to bone. This is the only one that has a medical use. If you're ever in a nasty car accident and you break very critical bones, you will get these types of steroids to strengthen the muscles to build the bone better. The next one and the final one are just stimulant steroids. All these do are just give you energy. That's really all it does. These are the only type of steroids that are not classified as a controlled substance because all they do is give you energy. There's really no other use for them. Now I'm going to tell you about some of the history and some of the major turning points. In 1976, the Olympics banned all steroids from the performance. So what this meant was there was a really big problem in with steroids during all this time, and the Olympics just said, we don't want this, it's cheating, basically. In 1987, the NFL started testing players for steroids. They had the same views as the Olympics did, and people were getting hurt. People were just having side effects and ending careers early for other players and themselves. In 1999, the International Olympic Committee, or the OIC, created the World Anti-Doping Center. And doping is another word for the use of steroids. This was a major turning point because before then nothing was created to stop the use and prevent it. It was all just after the fact. And then 1 year later, we established the United States Anti-Doping Agency. This was very significant because this started all the little anti-doping agencies all over the world. There are some, like I said, in the United States, Canada, all over Europe and Asia. It was just amazing. Now I'm going to talk to you about the side effects. The side effects in men are you will grow breasts, you can lose your hair and be bald a lot easier. Another one is infertility. That's a big problem. The side effects in women are depression. You will have The steroids are known to cause mental problems that just wreak havoc. Another one is it increases body hair in women, which is really weird. But it's really contradictory to my next point, which is it produces baldness. So I don't know where to stand on that one. Side effects in both men and women are very severe acne, which will sprout up mostly on the ridge of your back. Another one are liver tumors from digestion and your liver trying to filter out all the impurities. Most of these tumors are cancerous and can lead to death later on. Another one is it increases bad cholesterol, which nobody wants, and it reduces good cholesterol, which we don't want anymore. It will increase blood pressure, which means you have to take more drugs to get back down. Another one is that it affects your heart and circulatory system because you are pushing all this crap through your heart and it's putting extreme strain on it. Another one is roid rage. It's when you use specific types of steroids that mess with your body and your mind. It produces depression. It causes increased sexual activity. Just lots of bad stuff. Another one is you will have an increased chance of receiving HIVs, hepatitis, herpes, and just a lot of injection type infections. And my final point is if you are a teen using this or an adolescent, probably up until about the age of 30 or even younger, it'll stunt your growth. So however tall you are when you started using, you'll be done growing. To wrap it all up, my views on steroids are terrible. It's not worth the risk that you are putting yourself in. And my views are that it's bad. Thank you.